For me, it was really about me getting my weight up, keeping my weight, and that really was it for me. I had a hard time keeping my weight on, and then once I got my weight on, I was able to play more physical. I was able to dominate like I was supposed to. So yeah, it was just the weight that I needed to get consistent.
Dating back to the spring, is this the longest stretch you've stayed healthy in your time at FSU?
Yeah.
How much does that help, just in the sense of the consistency of being able to practice?
Getting to practice every day it help a lot. I mean, I ain't missing no practice. I ain't missing no reps. Whenever I'm needed to go out there and practice, I could do it. So the experience, the time, all that play a big part of it.
When you came to Florida State, what do you think you weighed about?
When I first got here, I came in, I think it was 225.
What are you about now?
240.
Okay.
Yeah.
Feel a lot different?
Yeah, I feel big different. I know I still got a whole lot of speed with me, but I got a lot more power now too. So yeah, I feel it.
How's going against Jeremiah Byers and Bless Harris and Robert Scott helped your game in this fall camp so far?
Oh man, that's great competition. I mean, all them guys, they older, they got whole lot of game experience and stuff. So being able to go up against them, seeing how patient they all got, making me have to learn I have to learn so I could be able to beat them at practice. So it helped a lot playing against them experienced guys. Yeah.
Coaching staff had some really positive stuff to say about you after the first scrimmage over the weekend. How'd you feel about your performance?
I don't know. I just let coach do the talking. I just go out there and play for real. Whatever he got to say after, I just sit there and listen to it. I don't really focus on how I play. I just go out and play.
He said like a performance like that, he felt like it gave you some confidence moving forward. Do you feel like you're playing as confident as you've been since you got here to Tallahassee?
Yeah, most definitely. I know I ain't worried about no injuries right now. I used to have to worry about my shoulder, my hamstring. I ain't got none of that to worry about. Now I'm knowing the plays. I'm getting the reps at practice, so whenever it's time to go and perform in the scrimmage or something in the games, that's already there because I didn't rep it so much at practice without having, you feel me? Yeah.
Is there something that you did different to make sure you're not hurt, or is it just like just kind of luck as well?
I think that most of my injuries came from my weight, so I started eating, hydrating properly, taking care of my body right, and yeah, I think that helped me out a lot with my injuries.
Like last fall, I think JP and Coach Norvell were saying you were really just starting to come on when you had the hamstring. How frustrating was that? Like how'd you, to not be able to go out there and do what you wanted to do?
It was very frustrating. I mean, I got hurt. Well, yeah, last year the first 4 games I was straightly kickoff. And then on the 4th game, I think it was Boston College. That was a game I was about to be getting a lot of playing time in, and I pulled my hamstring on the first kickoff. And shit, it just, I don't know, it was something into kind of depression, but I had my teammates around me, coaches still here picking me up. I had a great training staff up in there getting work to shake me back and stuff. So once I got back, it was full go.
Were any specific players or teammates that were real helpful during that time?
Jared Verse, Bishop Thomas, Gilbert. No, Gilbert wasn't here at the time. Not Gil. It was Pat. I mean, really, most of the people that was in the DN room, the D-line room, they was all there for me and stuff. Yeah.
And with you guys had with Derek leaving after the spring, did you feel like this is a chance for you to, now's a good time for you to really step up?
Yeah, I mean, it gave me more time. It gave me more playing time. You feel me? So like with him being gone, it was just next man up, and I was so happy to be the next man. And now I'm just here working, trying to be ready whenever my name is called.
What's it like to go up against that offensive line room in practices? Because they're probably as good as you're going to face there in the season.
What you said? What's it like?
Yeah, what's it like going up against that group?
And it's work, everyday work. I love it. It's a competition. Like they physical, they smart, they got experience. So it's just amazing being able to go against a great old line like that. So every chance I get, I'm gonna work and go hard.
What have you learned going up against them this fall camp so far?
They very patient. Like they patient with their hands. They got good feet work. I had to learn how to make them shoot their hands on when I wanted them to shoot it instead of just rushing and running around them because they just hold their hands and I just run around them. Now I learned how to make them shoot their hands, or if they're not giving me their hands, I know how to turn it to power now.
Being a guy who's from Louisiana, how excited are you for that rematch against LSU, especially since you're expected to play a bigger role in the defense?
Man, I'm so ready for it. I dream about that night so much. I'm just ready to go out there and play, have a good game. I don't know. I'm ready for that, yeah.